Hey guys, what's going on? Mike the Caveman Q here again from Paleo Problem Long Island, MikeTheCaveman.com. And today's question is, should we worry about mercury in fish? Now, this is another one of those situations where a little bit of information and a theory got warped into something that became overblown. So, yes, unfortunately there is some mercury contamination in fish. Yes, mercury does bioaccumulate up the ladder. The bigger the fish, the more mercury it'll contain. Yes, mercury is associated with neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, but the absorption of mercury is blocked by adequate selenium. That's where things get interesting. What are some of the best sources of selenium? Well, fish. So if you're only avoiding fish for concerns of mercury exposure, you're missing out on a lot of benefits. So mercury, what happens is it gets into your bloodstream, then travels to the brain, and throughout that process, it causes oxidative stress, causes damage and inflammation. However, selenium chelates or binds, it locks up. You may have heard me use that term before. We talk about what happens to minerals in green leafy vegetables as well as in grains and legumes. They are chelated, bound up by oxalic acid and phytic acid. Well, that mercury, it has a strong affinity to selenium, and selenium is able to lock it up. It's not accessible. It's not able to cause damage in the body. The majority of fish have more selenium than they do mercury. Provided you have enough selenium in the bank account, you have enough to pay your debts regarding mercury. Moreover, beyond just locking up that mercury, selenium is one of the best antioxidants in the body. It is essential for the scavenging of free radicals. So if you have enough selenium, your antioxidant defense system is going to work a lot better, and it's going to make sure that that mercury stays locked. Unless you're making the majority of your diet mako shark and pilot whale and just other really large fish, you're gonna be fine. Now, to be clear, if you are deficient in selenium, you're gonna have a problem. So you're gonna wanna make sure to get in adequate amounts. Fortunately, it's relatively easy to do that. A handful of Brazil nuts will take care of way more than you'd ever need in a day, and it'll help prevent those mercury concerns. Other amazing sources, like we mentioned, most of those fish. So tuna, salmon, cod. You're also going to want to look at asparagus, which is an excellent source. Lots of mushrooms, quality animals like turkey and beef and lamb. Those are excellent sources, as well as eggs and cow's milk. So you take a nice piece of fish, saute it up with some grass-fed butter with a little bit of lemon, then go and take some asparagus and some mushrooms and put that all together, and then on the side have a handful of Brazil nuts. You could have all the mercury you want. Don't actually purposely take in mercury. My point is, you're going to have more than enough defense, more than enough in that bank account to pay for your mercury debt. So if the only reason you're avoiding fish is that mercury, stop. There is way too much benefit to fish. Fish is an amazing source of various micronutrients, including vitamins and minerals, and most importantly, the primary source of preformed omega-3s. So that EPA and that DHA, the highest sources of which are going to be found in those fatty fish. So if you want to prevent neurodegenerative diseases, stop worrying about the mercury. Worry more about getting inadequate omega-3s. How do you do that? With that fatty fish. So the selenium will take care of the mercury, the omega-3s will help bring down inflammation, and you're going to be on your way to having a much better life. So, just to be clear, mercury, it is an overblown problem. We worry about it way too much. If you're worried about the mercury exposure, stop. Eat your fish. Everybody points to the health of the Japanese and Okinawans and looks at the rice and the soy. It is not that. The reason why those populations are so healthy is because they are very maritime and they eat a lot of fish. That's the key to the health we see in those populations. So, eat your fish. Alright? Hopefully, this helped you out. Hopefully, helped assuage your fears a little bit. But you know what to do. Like and subscribe down below. Share it with your friends. Head over to Instagram and Twitter and follow me at Mike the Caveman. Head over to Facebook over on Paleo Problem Long Island. And of course, over on MikeTheCaveman.com. That being said, have a wonderful day. I'm really waiting for this weather to stop being bipolar and the sun come out. Either way, eat your fish. I'll see you tomorrow.